Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today, the 5th of September, on occasion of Teachers' Day, I'm gonna make an humble attempt to sketch a person whose life has been an inspiration and motivation to the youth of the country, a teacher in himself, Mr. Ratan Naval Tata sir. I don't believe in taking right decisions. I take decisions and then make them right. These are the words of none other than Ratan Naval Tata. Born on the 28th December 1937 in Mumbai, Ratan Tata had a disturbed childhood. His parents separated when he was only 10 years old. Later, he was adopted by his grandmother, Nawajbai Tata, through an orphanage. He studied at the Campion School, Mumbai till 8th class, followed by Cathedral and John Cannon School, Mumbai, and at Bishop Cotton School in Shimla. He pursued his graduation and post-graduation from the United States. He initially intended to settle down in Los Angeles, but in wake of his grandmother's worsening health, he had to return to India. Very few people are aware that after returning to India, he worked with IBM for some time. His grandfather J.R.D. Tata was not very pleased about it, so he typed his resume at IBM office on the typewriter and sent it to him. And then he was offered a job with the Tata Industries. His first job was to manage the blast furnace and shovel limestone. Even though he was a Tata successor, he started from scratch. He also undertook training at Jamshedpur plant of the Tata Engineering and Locomotive Company. From there to TISCO, to TCS, to NELCO, there was no looking back. Finally, he joined the board of directors in March 1991. He took over as a chairman of the Tata Group of Companies, and that is when Tata Group of Companies reached new heights. A go-getter in his professional life, Mr. Ratan Naval Tata is a very kind, humble and down-to-earth in his personal life. He does not believe in accumulating wealth for his personal self. Being more concerned about the society rather than creating wealth for himself is what separates this visionary from others. 96 of their companies are run by charitable groups, unlike a single owner. His net worth is far more greater than Bill Gates and Warren Buffett. In 2010, he donated $50 million to Harvard Business School, from where he received his education and degree. He is known for his generosity and philanthropy, and doesn't think twice before going an extra mile in adverse situations. Like in wake of COVID-19 pandemic, he announced a massive donation of 500 crore rupees. He is a firm believer of equality. The high-profile Tata acquisitions and launch of economical Tata Nano car shows his immense zeal and determination to work for all the class of people. Jaguar and Land Rover were his brainchild, the brands which made a global success. The Government of India has recognized his work by honoring him with Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan, two of the highest civilian awards. A skilled pilot, an avid collector of high-end cars, a compassionate dog lover, Ratan Tata set a perfect example of generosity and leadership. During the 26/11 attacks, he personally visited families of all the 80 employees who were killed or injured in the attack. Their staff at the Taj Hotel used to receive their checks throughout the time the hotel was closed. He made sure his company compensated for the railway employees, police staff, even pedestrians and market vendors who were affected by the 26/11 attacks. Despite of all the world recognition and fortune, he still chooses to travel economic class when his company owns an entire airline. He has surprisingly never been featured on the Forbes billionaires list. He may not be a billionaire on paper, but he is definitely the richest person in the world. The Tatas are practically in every business, but you never see them indulging in alcohol, cigarette and entertainment business. If you want to walk fast, walk alone. But if you want to walk far, walk together, is what he believes in. Let's conclude this video with his famous quote. I admire people who are very successful. But if that success has been achieved through too much ruthlessness, then I may admire that person, but I cannot respect him. I hope you guys like this sketch as a tribute to this humble personality. Please share and comment if you like the video. Catch you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Take care.